So the bottom line is there are some good analogs in the Internal Revenue Code that are applicable to Bitcoin and that will likely generate treatment that's similar to things that exist now. But the IRS needs to specify when is it taxable and what is the rate. So speaking to your mining question, when is it taxable? Is it taxable when it's mined, or is it taxable when it's converted? You know, so that's really what that comes down to. Now, with regard to Mt. Gox, first thing is you won't be able to raise your hand if you actually lost money at Gox, if you're willing to admit it. I know it's bitter. Okay, so no one really knows yet what went down at Mt. Gox. I think I have a theory. Probably everyone who lost money there has a theory. Everyone who didn't lose money there has a theory. And biggest thing is you're not whatever your loss was, you're not going to be able to claim it until next year. The exchange collapsed in 2014. You'll have to file on your 2014 taxes. Now, how you can file is dependent on ultimately what happened at Mt. Gox. If it collapsed due to mismanagement, that would be one situation. If there was wholesale theft, that would be one situation. There's a safe harbor in the tax code dealing specifically with Ponzi-type schemes. Now that safe harbor is applicable to securities schemes, but I would look for the IRS to open that up to Bitcoin at some point in the future.
So you're suggesting that it could be considered a Ponzi scheme, that we will see whether there was actual theft involved or whether it was mismanagement.
Yeah, and that so each one of those questions has bearing on deductibility. The Ponzi scheme treatment, really what that safe harbor is for is determining what percentage of your gains, or excuse me, of your losses are going to be deductible. It also has bearing on whether you can recover a non-deductible sum in connection with a bankruptcy or a lawsuit or whatever. So I don't want to get too far afield, but what actually happened at Mt. Gox will determine what you can do from a taxation standpoint. And I can tell you, I'm sure everyone knows that the Southern District of New York is already conducting some kind of investigation into potential criminal wrongdoing. I'm sure in the bankruptcy proceedings it will come out as to what exactly happened. The other issue is record keeping. And I know when the website went down, a lot of people lost their records. The good news is the Mt. Gox headquarters didn't burn down, the servers didn't crash, those records are still there.
Well,